Hello everyone and welcome to the Down Cellar Studio YouTube channel. My name is Jen and this is
Millie.
And how old are you, Millie?
I'm 12.
12. Millie is my niece and we went to the Wayland Winter Farmers Market, one of their farm fiber days yesterday, and Millie got really inspired. And so we're starting what we hope is going to be a new playlist, a new series on this channel. Do you want to tell them a little bit about what we're going to do?
So when I was at the Farm Fiber Festival, I had on a sweater that Aunt and Jen made, and everybody was asking me if I made it.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, and next year I want to make a sweater because I already have so many projects going on this year.
Yeah. And you didn't buy any yarn this year, and so what did you say about that?
My job was to make sure nobody bought any yarn. I succeeded for myself, but not for anybody else.
No, so my friend Ryan and I each bought a few skeins of yarn, although I think with Millie's encouragement we were a bit more restrained, so that was good. Millie also pointed out, though, that since she saved me money this year on buying her yarn, she was going to make up for it next year because she's going to get a sweater's quantity, right?
Yeah.
So we had some fun with that. So why don't you show them what you were working on yesterday at the event? Do you know where that project is?
Right here.
And then we also made something last night. So this can be sort of the start of your making.
This is my dad's hat that I'm making him.
And who makes the yarn for this? Plaid. Yep.
We got this yarn last year when we went.
Yeah.
And it's been taking me a year to do this one.
So that's partly why we thought we would start these videos, right?
Yes.
You thought it might be good inspiration for you to get them done. And so what are we going to do so that you'll know how much progress you made between this video and the next video?
I made little boxes of progress holders, and they have a lot of little progress holders in them.
So these little guys are progress keepers, at least most of them are. The ones that have, here, let me show them this one, that have little clasps on them. This one is really cute. It's a little cup of hot cocoa from a Woolen Women Fibers kit. That one is really cute. This is from Sam's Tiny Trinkets is the store. So you'll put a progress keeper in after we record each time, and then you can see how much you do between each video.
Yes.
And the hope is that you'll get these projects done, so then you'll have more experience for next year, and you'll have less what we call whips. Do you know what that means?
No.
Work in progress. Right now you have a lot of whips. You also have a neck warmer that you're working on, a cowl. Is that here?
Yeah.
You want to show them?
It's very small. It's like half the size of my dad's hat.
Well, it'll be bigger once you get it off the needles and it's stretched out.
Yeah.
And what's the plan for this one?
This one is going to be a neck cowl for myself. It's gonna like go around the neck and then like a little V. Yep.
Come down like a bit, like this, kind of like a bandana cowl, except you won't have all these extra pieces.
Yeah.
It will just be right around your neck. Yeah. Oh, and look, we have the yarn label for this one. Do you want to show them what this beautiful yarn is?
100 ravens. And then it's the
Fantasia.
So
that's the name of the colorway. And I think this is a DK weight yarn, veneer. Yep, DK, 4-ply yarn. 100% wool. You got this also at that festival. I don't know if it was last year or the year before, but
it might have been last year.
Yeah.
It's probably the year before. I've had that for a very long time.
Do you want to show them the project that you did quickly last night, and then we can talk about what you're going to cast on next?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So last year when we went to the festival, there was these cute little, like, make your own, like, llama, sheeps and alpacas and goats. And so we got one of them. And then Auntie Jen said if we finished it today while I was with her, I could get another one next year.
Yeah. So they come with just like the little wooden form, and then the kit includes the different, it's either fiber or yarn, and then you get to wrap it all around and make it look all cutie like that. I like the little bell too. It's a nice touch. Huh? Was that fun to do?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's just show you, this has all the instructions. We won't show you this, but I think this is the company that we got it from. Englishman Bay Handmade. So yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yes.
And then last but not least, what are you going to cast on next?
So we were looking through the bins, my yarn bins, yesterday, and we saw that I have a lot of sunset yarn. Yeah. Which is like orange and yellow and pink. And so that was off limits at the Fiber Festival. Yeah.
We'd go around and she'd be like, this aisle is off limits to me.
That's off limits. And so while we were there, I figured out something that I want to do with some of that yarn. And I want to make a scarf. Yeah. And so we got home, and I picked out this one out of the two I have. It has a lot of other colors.
It's beautiful.
But, like, the top you can just see.
It's very sunsetty. And who makes that yarn?
Bobolink Yarn.
Bobolink Yarn.
Bobolink Yarn.
Yeah.
And they don't have the color.
No, it's a fingering weight base. It says they do breed specific yarns, which is pretty cool. Although, does it say on here? No, it doesn't say specifically what kind of wool this is, but it's from New England, which is cool because that's nice and local to us. This is a fingering weight yarn, and so we wanted this to work up a little more quickly for you. And so what did I propose?
To put it with, like, another one.
Yeah. Hold two yarns together.
Yeah.
To knit your scarf.
So, Auntie Jen put out a lot, and they did look good, but I thought this one looked the best.
Yeah.
It's, like, white, and then it has, like, little bits of brown. And it is from Yarnable. And this one does have a color. It's Kinful Delight.
I think it's sinful, like cinnamon. It's a little, it's a pun.
Sinful Delight. Yeah.
So this is for a subscription box that I get. Will we show them together so they can see? Yeah, I think that's going to be beautiful. So we need to wind these up. I think you may work these on straight needles because that's what you did for a garter stitch headband that you knit for Grammy.
Yes.
And you liked that project. That worked well for you.
Yes.
So I think we'll get this wound up and cast on this morning.
Yes.
Awesome. So we didn't tell them what is the goal of these videos.
So like Auntie Jen said earlier, I didn't buy anything this year because I was going to spend a lot of her money next year with like a sweater's worth of yarn. Yeah. And so she said that however much money I make from these videos that we're going to do every time that we're with each other, that's how much I can spend on my sweater.
Yeah. And why did you like that idea? Why did you agree to this?
Because I thought it was fun.
Yeah, it's fun. yeah, hopefully it'll keep you motivated to keep going with your knitting. You were saying yesterday that you only ever knit when you're with me.
Yeah.
And you said the only way to solve that would be to spend more time with me, which is lovely, except that I have work and you have school and we'll both have play practice and all sorts of things. So maybe this will also help you be motivated to get a little more knitting done at other times, so that when you come back, we know we're going to make a video, then you'll have something to show. And I think the progress keepers will help you see that too, right?
Yeah.
Because it's gratifying to look like yesterday when you were knitting around on your hat, every time you got to that beginning of round marker, you were like, yay, we're back, you know?
Yeah.
It is motivating, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did 3 rounds yesterday. I was very happy.
You did, yeah. And you can do it like while you're walking around. So which means you can do it in lots of situations. So maybe now you can start looking for those other situations and have some fun with your knitting and get some things done. So if you like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We will start a playlist for Millie's Makes. Is that what we're calling it? Millie's Makes. And we will come back to you whenever we're together so that you can see how Millie is doing. So if you want to cheer her on, you could comment down below. We would love that. We will share on Instagram. I'm BostonGen1 on Instagram. So we'll be sure to share over there so that you guys don't miss any of these videos. I'm looking forward to it. You too?
Also, if you really want to help me, watch all of the ads. Do not press skip ad.
See, she's very smart, very smart. I like this thinking. Is there anything else we want to share with folks today?
I might need another bag. I think I might go through.
Oh, we need to do some bag shopping in my stash.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
Because this barely holds my two
you're
projects that are
currently
with it.
putting everything in one bag, which is kind of a recipe for tangles, huh? All right. We will find you a bag and we will be back with you guys again in the near future. Thanks for watching.
Bye.